Hi, I'm Tracey Cox, and this video is part of a series designed to help men improve their performance in bed and increase sexual stamina. They work alongside my Edge range of products. One question I'm often asked by men is, how do I last longer? Now, the answer to that is with practice. I'm going to teach you a technique which will help you control how long it takes you to orgasm. But first, a little bit of reassurance on how soon is too soon. The average man ejaculates after about 2 minutes during intercourse, okay? 2 minutes. So don't believe what you see in porn. Porn sex is not real sex. Now, most men also think that most women want them to last for about half an hour, maybe even more in bed. The truth is, one major survey found between 5 minutes and 13 minutes is the ideal time of intercourse for most women. So most women don't want these marathon sex sessions. So stop worrying about something that you probably don't even need to be worrying about. The other thing you need to remember is that most women orgasm through clitoral stimulation, and you do not need an erect penis to get that one right, okay? So if you feel you're going to finish too soon or you have finished too soon, just simply give her an orgasm with your hands, your tongue, or with a vibrator. Now I'm going to talk about a technique called peaking. Now, peaking involves almost bringing yourself to the point of orgasm, then stopping or slowing down stimulation until your excitement level drops, and then building back up again and touching yourself again, okay? Now, the old thinking of how to control yourself and trying to make yourself last longer used to be distraction. You would have been told to count backwards from 500, imagine your complete football team naked, think about your granny in big pants, anything at all that would put you off having an orgasm. Now, the brain is a very clever thing. And when you were telling yourself that, it was thinking, I don't want to think about this. I want to think about this, because what I'm doing right now when I'm masturbating feels good. So that technique doesn't work. What does work instead is actually focusing on the sensations you're feeling during sex. If you know your orgasm really well and you understand how these sensations feel at each stage climbing towards orgasm, you will be better able to control your orgasm. Most men know what it feels like just before they're about to orgasm. This is basically the point of no return. You are going to ejaculate no matter what. Your mum could walk in the room and you would still have an orgasm. What peaking does is trying to get you to focus on the moment before that, so the point before the point of no return. And what it aims to do is to try and keep you in an arousal state so you never ever climb above that point, because once you get above that point, it's basically all over. It might help to have sort of a pleasure scale in your head. If 0 is not aroused at all and 10 is orgasm, perhaps for you 8 might be the point of no return. You know that once you rise into that excitement level of an 8, it is all over. So maybe a 6 or a 7 might be a sort of comfortable place where you can hover, knowing that you're fully aroused, but you're not going to lose control and tip over into orgasm. Now, while you're doing this, during this whole masturbatory period where we're going to train you, I want you to also think about other factors that influence how long it takes you to orgasm. Things might be how hard you're holding your hand when you're masturbating, how fast you're moving your hand, what technique you're using, how much you've had to drink, what time of the day it is, how often you've had sex lately, how often you've been watching porn, or whether you're watching porn or not watching porn. All of these things also influence your orgasm. The whole point of this training is to get you to know your orgasm inside out, so you know exactly what your body does and doesn't respond to, what's going to speed you up and what's going to slow you down. So in a practical sense, what I want you to do is masturbate at least 3 or 4 times a week for about a month to get results. So you're focusing on how you're feeling. When you feel yourself getting a little bit out of control, you stop or slow down all stimulation before then resuming again.